The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates said this during his trial after being condemned to death for corrupting the youth and impiety. He was defending his life's mission of questioning everything. He believed that living without reflection, without questioning beliefs, values, and purpose is an empty existence. In a world of distraction and routine, it's a call to live consciously and think deeply about why we do what we do. Socrates was sentenced to death, but he didn't flinch. He believed that a life without reflection, without questioning who we are and why we do what we do, is not truly life. To live blindly is to exist. To question is to live. I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. Socrates describes how the oracle at Delphi declared him the wisest man in Athens. He realized his wisdom came from recognizing his own ignorance. True wisdom starts with humility, acknowledging how little we actually understand. A challenge to arrogance and certainty in politics, media, and social debate where everyone claims to know. Wisdom doesn't come from knowing. It comes from understanding how little we truly know. Socrates found strength in humility. The moment we think we know everything, we stop learning. Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, weak minds discuss people. Though attributed to Socrates, this exact phrasing likely evolved later from a similar sentiment by Eleanor Roosevelt. Still, it reflects Socratic thought. Socrates encouraged discussion of truth, ethics, and ideas, not gossip or triviality. A reminder to elevate public discourse. Talk about systems, not scandals. Socrates pushed the conversation upward. He urged people to rise above gossip, beyond the noise, and reach for ideas that matter. Elevate your mind, and you elevate the world. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. This quote is also likely inspired by Socratic philosophy rather than verbatim. It captures his belief in human goodness and moral introspection. Empathy should guide our judgments. Everyone struggles in unseen ways. In an age of online hostility and division, kindness becomes a revolutionary act. Socratic thought reminds us that judgment can blind us to compassion. Every person carries an unseen burden. Before you react, remember, you never know what struggle stands behind that smile. To find yourself, think for yourself. Rooted in Socrates' teaching style, he never gave answers, but led students to think independently through questioning. Personal identity and truth emerge from individual reflection, not blind conformity. A message against groupthink and ideological echo chambers, especially timely in digital culture. The loudest voices aren't always the truest. Socrates taught that self-discovery begins when you stop echoing others and start asking your own questions. Think for yourself, and the world becomes clearer. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. This idea echoes Socratic ethics about self-control and inner balance. He taught that virtue, not wealth or status, brings happiness. Discontent isn't solved by gaining more. It's an inner state, a critique of materialism and consumer culture, useful for episodes about fulfillment and simplicity. Desire never ends. It only shifts its target. Socrates warned that peace doesn't come from more. It comes from enough. Gratitude turns what we have into abundance. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. While paraphrased from later thinkers influenced by Socrates, it captures his view that education should awaken curiosity, not impose facts. True learning inspires inquiry and passion, relates to the flaws in modern education, teaching people what to think instead of how to think. Real learning isn't about memorizing, it's about awakening. Socrates believed that knowledge should ignite curiosity, not just fill your mind with answers. The best teachers light fires, not lamps. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. Socrates links wonder to philosophy's origin. Curiosity is the seed of understanding. Questioning is the start of learning. A defense of curiosity in an age of quick answers and algorithmic certainty. Before knowledge comes curiosity. Every discovery begins with a single question. Why? Wonder is the spark that keeps humanity moving forward. The only good is knowledge, and the only evil is ignorance. Socrates believed virtue was knowledge, that people do wrong out of ignorance, not malice. Ignorance breeds injustice and wrongdoing. Understanding leads to ethical behavior. In today's misinformation crisis, it's a plea for education, truth, and moral clarity. To Socrates, ignorance was the root of all wrongdoing. When we know better, we do better. The fight against ignorance is the fight for a better world. Let him who would move the world first move himself. Though not a direct quote, it's aligned with Socratic and Stoic traditions that self-mastery precedes social change. You can't change society without first transforming your own mind and habits. A reminder that activism, reform, or leadership begins with personal integrity and self-awareness. Everyone wants to change the world, but few start with themselves. Socrates believed that true revolution begins within, through integrity, patience, and awareness. To move the world, move your soul first. I'm Gerson Torres, and this is Coffee Talk